So good evening to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video we'll be discussing about Tata Motors. So today we have seen considerably little downward movement, and also an update on Tata Motor has come regarding the partnership with major private banks, whether it may be HDFC Bank or other private banks where partnership has been done. So we'll go through those updates in the next slides. So earlier we know that Tata Motors, it has given huge rally. If we see the technical charts and if we go to the 1 week chart, so we know that it has given a breakout from the 200 exponential moving average, and also closing was given, so that we will see. And also when there were separate rumors regarding Tata Motors and Tesla partnership, so we know that from a fake account of Tata Motors, we know that tweets have come regarding partnership with Elon Musk. So later we have seen some movement on that particular note. Tata Motors has given some good positive movement, but later when it has come to known that there are certain rumors, so it has remained almost little flat to downtrend was seen. So since even market was in correction mode, so today also we have seen considerably 6% downward movement. So if we see 1 month movement also, that is if we see from if we see this particular January month, so clearly you can see earlier it was trading near the 190 180 rupees region range, and when it has crossed the 200 rupees mark, so we have seen some extraordinary movement. It has almost touched even the 260 rupees level, so that is its all-time high from where it has started retracing. So will it again do the 250 rupees level again? Will it touch that? So we'll discuss when we go to technical charts. So quickly now we'll discuss the updates, whether it may be the partnership with the private banks. So watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. Okay, so we can see almost 1 hour back we have received from various websites regarding its partnership with major private banks in order to provide financial support to commercial vehicles. So when it comes to Tata Motors, especially if we see the services that they provide especially to the customers, so now they're partnering with major banks. Let me show you the banks. Okay, so if you see, they have entered in partnership with major countries leading private banks like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Yes Bank, Equitas Small Finance Bank, AU Small Finance Bank, and also with NBFCs like Cholamandalam Investment Finance Limited Corporation, HDB Financial Services, Sundaram Finance. So major banks apart from moderate banks like Union Bank. Okay, public sector banks, major public sector banks like Union Bank, Punjab National Bank, in order to clearly you can study here, in effort to offer its commercial vehicle customers a wide range of beneficial financial offerings. So financial offerings on that particular note, they're tying up with this partnership with this private banks, so that flexibility or feasibility may be available to the customers for accessing the vehicles. So we can see that is also one good step taken by them. So these strategic tie-ups aim to enhance the value offerings for customers, whether it may be for pre-owned vehicles or it may be for customer life cycle. So clearly they have mentioned even in the article as well. So additionally, apart from that, they're also arising of these tie-ups which include ancillary financial provisions. So you can see here they're also providing ancillary financial provisions such as fuel financing. So apart from vehicle financing, so fuel financing, working capital financing, aggregate financing, as well as service cost financing. So these are the different types of finances so that are being offered by the Tata Motors, so that from all ways so the partnership with these private banks would be at minimal formality. So that is what the article has suggested. So not only in this, every article it has been released regarding the partnership with that. So earlier within the rumors also regarding its partnership with the Tesla has also shown some momentum to the stock, but later that movement was not seen. It has settled little bit. So when you go to technical charts, so clearly you can see a pole as well as little bit of consolidation was seen, so that we will discuss. So apart from that, if we see the next upcoming automobiles that Tata Motors is going to launch in 2021, so that is 2021 Tata Safari. So back-to-back models are also present for Tata Motors. So this has wide variety of features, so that is being launched in this particular year. So we know that when new types of models will being launched, so that is also being impacted on the share price. So this is well known to all of us. Okay, so quickly when we see the volume analysis, so clearly you can see on 18th January, so that is today, we have seen some extraordinary traded quantity. So as compared to earlier traded quantity, that is weekly average, so today we have seen some traded quantity increase as well. So whenever traded quantity is very huge, it implies that deliverable quantity is not there. So we can't justify that in the coming sessions also, it will continue that momentum. So slightly you need to take this point also into consideration. So when market is moving up, obviously these type of stocks move up. Otherwise, if market is slight correction as well, so we see some heavy correction, majorly 5 to 6 to 7% fall also we may expect. Because why? Traded quantity is more. So when deliverable quantity is more, it implies that we are holding it for a certain period of time. So trading is nothing but intraday, so buying and selling on the same day. Okay, so that is one thing that we can understand from this particular data. So little bit of traded quantity is more, so you need to be little cautious at which level you can entry. So we'll discuss that in the technical charts. Okay, so apart from that, if we see what the indicators suggesting, so money flow index and RSI are the two indicators. So RSI suggests us what is the strength of the stock, whether strength has increased drastically or strength has decreased, whereas money flow index tells us that whether the stock is completely in overbought region or in the oversold region. So generally the region or area for RSI as well as money flow index is 30 to 70. So whenever it crosses 80, let's say 70 to 80, so if it crosses 70 to 80 mark, it is called overbought region. And similarly, if it goes 20 or 30 below, it is called oversold region. So whenever any stock goes to oversold, reversal happens. In same way, when it goes to overbought region, pullback happens. So when you're investing at high levels, you need to be little cautious. Also, traded quantity is more, so again it is indicating that you need to be little very cautious, not very cautious, because if you are investing in a systematic way, that is investing in small portions, then you can definitely invest. But if you're doing any bulk investment, that is investing 20,000 30,000, so at that point of time you need to analyze these data before you invest. Next, when we see returns wise how much it has provided, so in 1 week it has given almost 11.47, so roughly you can say 12% returns in just 1 week. In 1 month 36.22% returns, and you can see in 3 months it has almost doubled your investment. So 1 lakh investment would have been converted into 2 lakhs within a span of 3 months. Okay, next if we see 6 months returns is 131.16%, and rest of all in large time frames, that is if you go 3 years 10 years, it has not given that considerable returns, because auto sector now in this particular past few months we have seen a revival. Earlier auto sector was completely down, so revival was not there, so we can't compare current situation with the previous years. So now every auto sector, not only every auto sector, all the businesses are in the revival mode. So definitely auto sector is the one which has shown some considerably good movement in the past few months. Okay, so now when we go to the technical chart, so currently you can see today we have seen almost 6% downward movement in Tata Motors. So currently it is near 245.95. Okay, so if we see, this is the 1 week chart. So you can see 1 week chart how much big candle has been initiated. So from 200 rupees level, a huge spike was seen till what you can say 52 week high of 260. So from there we have seen little bit of correction, that is on Monday, that is today, we have seen some considerable downward movement. So what is one interesting thing that we can find here? So this red color line is the 200 EMA. Okay, so this green color line is the 50 EMA. So it has crossed this particular candle. So weekly, that is past week's candle has given a breakout from the 200 exponential moving average, and also closing has been given. So strong support. What is a strong support? Ultimate support. So that is 227, which is the 200 EMA. So this is the 200 EMA. So note down this level. If you are a safe investor, then you can watch out for 227.07, which is the 200 EMA. So what can the other investors do? What are the risky investors? So they can watch for 240. Okay, so 240 is one level where if you want to give a try, you can enter at that particular level. Okay, so rest of all, money flow index in weekly, you can see it has gone to overbought region. So let's simplify a little bit. So if we go to 1-day chart, so 1-day chart, clearly you can see earlier it was forming a pole and flag pattern. So clearly you can see the 52-week high is the ultimate resistance for that. And what is the 52-week low? As we're discussing, 230. Okay, so 230 is the support in the daily charts that we are seeing. So if you want to give a try, so wait for 230 or 227. So roughly you can take 227. So that is the ultimate support, 227 to 230. So at that particular levels, enter with small portions as usual. So don't never ever invest in heavy quantity. So that's what I suggest in all videos. So systematic investment is also very important. So portions wise investment, if you're investing at high levels, so portion wise is very beneficial rather than investing in huge quantities. Okay, so focus on that and then invest accordingly and do your own analysis. Okay, so further if you have any doubts, you can message in the comment section, so I'll reply that. So until then, take care. Bye bye.